Hey everybody, Crop Duster. Um, I had my phone turned the wrong way, which I keep forgetting that it's better this way. But anyway, just thought I'd check in. It's Crop Duster, if I didn't say that. Just want to say hello, good morning. We are all safe here. We did have a positive COVID test in our house. The rest of us are fine. We've all been tested. That person is fine. It's worked out of their system. So we're all fortunate in that manner. Uh, but I wanted to weigh in on the events yesterday in the Capitol. First and foremost, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not an independent. I'm a Christian. I try to follow the Word of God. Um, it doesn't bother me what candidate, whoever they are at the time I'm voting, what party line they follow, as long as they follow what I follow, as long as their morals and standards and things that they um, stand for, believe in, match as close to mine as possible, then I'll vote for them. That's how I've always been. Uh, I'm since at least since adulthood, but what happened at the Capitol um, is a tragedy. Should never happen. I do not condone violence to get your way. I'm all about protest. You want to be peaceful. You want to bring out 1 million people. Awesome. Get your point across through peaceful protest. This goes to say, um, I've seen some who have been saying that this was that Trump is responsible for this. I can see where they come from on that. I don't know that it's true. I never heard him say, "Hey, if because the election didn't work in my favor, and because the courts didn't work in my favor, and because I'm still going to lose this presidency during the certification of it, storm the Capitol, kick the doors in, shoot guns, and so." Never heard him say that. Never heard him imply that. Again, not a Trump supporter, just trying to bring the fact out. So saying that this is his fault, it's kind of hard for me to agree with. I can understand people's feelings on that. My thought then is it Democrats' faults? Um, and we could name any of them: Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, whoever you want to name. That Portland was taken over, and part of the city was made basically a dictatorship. And if you didn't have money, sex, drugs, something to pay these people with, they took what they wanted. They kicked you out. They killed you. They shot you. Whatever. So could we say that that's because of liberals? That's because of Democrats. Still, it's an argument that's hard to push. I could see people saying that. Uh, is it because of the way maybe people don't handle situations right, or feel that that's the right way to do things? Sure. But that's like, to me, saying that people who do these things, like storming the Capitol and all that, being Trump supporters, that all Trump supporters support it, is kind of like saying, okay, so the attack on, their lighting's better, the attack on the World Trade Center 20 years ago um, by Muslims is that all Muslims are radicals and all Muslims are terrorists. Well, God forbid you say anything like that, right? Well, then, God forbid you say anything that all Trump supporters support this, and if they don't come out and say that they renounce it, that the blood's on their hands and they're just as bad. No, there are some very good Trump supporters who don't agree with that. Just like there's a lot of liberals or Democrats who don't agree with Portland being taken over, police being defunded. By the way, who did they call? All of a sudden, people want police.